Hi YouTube, Fired Up Trucker here, Jim Hammonds, my very first Fired Up Trucker video, and I was just inspired to make this first video for my channel because I'm going through the process of finding out who I would like to drive for. And not going to get too detailed into my story and where I come from. I'll do that in later videos, but the whole idea behind this video, I'm going to target it towards recruiters. And what I mean by that is this: going through the process like I have been in the last 2 to 3 months, I'm getting down to the nitty-gritty of, look, I've got my short list, okay? It started out 10 or 12 companies, and I've narrowed it down, and I've got no more than 5 companies now that I'm seriously taking a look at. I know that, I know that if I want to be out there, on the road, away from my family. And when I say family, it's really just my spouse now. I have grandchildren, but my children are out of the home, and perfect time for me to go trucking, right? So my whole point behind this recruiting one is, look, when we call, the recruiters, I know they have a heck of a job, and they probably talk to a lot of yahoos out there that really don't, may not be the greatest quality, may not, have, I don't know. I don't want to put anybody down. I'm just saying, but when I call, I have very specific questions, the reasons right now that I'm calling recruiters. I have my questions lined out, 1, 2, 3, that what I want to know, that, and by them answering those questions and me getting that information, it's either going to keep them on the list or take them off the list. And I'm not saying that I'm, the Lord's creations, God's gift to trucking coming in, but I do know this. I do know that you are the very first impression of your company, unless there's a, receptionist answering the phone. But recruiters don't have, how can I say this? They don't have the right to have an attitude with anybody. When I'm calling in and I can't hear you, you come on the phone, I've been sitting on hold, and you come on the phone and there's something wrong with your headset or whatever, and I can't hear you, and I say, hello, and you say, yes. I'm saying, yes, are you a recruiter? Yes, I am. I mean, let me tell you, number one, look, I don't expect you to put things on a silver platter or whatever, but I expect common respect. When I call in and I'm asking questions to you, I want information. There's a reason why I'm calling you. I'm not calling you because I don't have anything better to do. I'm calling you because you're on my short list. I'm narrowing down the reasons why a company would be on my short list or not. And I don't know. Hell, maybe no one on my short list will even hire me. I don't know. But you're surely not even going to get a chance to hire me if the people in the front line are not, happy and excited and enthusiastic about me calling. And I don't care how long you're there every day, 8, 10, 12 hours, but your job is to recruit people. Why would someone want to be recruited by you if you pull an attitude with them the very first time you have them on the phone? Now, this last conversation that I had, and I'll just let you know, the conversations that I'm having right now all have to do with lease purchase. I'm trying to find out, what the lease purchase options are. Can you do lease purchase right out of school? Blah, blah, blah. How do you pay? And all that. And the reason that I called this particular company, because a month and a half ago, I was really high on this company until I watched a video of someone's, I don't know if he was just going through a refresher course or if he was coming from another company or if he was a brand new student. But for some reason going in, he didn't know that new students or new people coming out that were going to be company drivers were going to get featherweight tractors, featherlight tractors, whatever they call them, the ones with the smaller sleeper cabs. And I guess they had just gone over it in class, and a bunch of guys were just totally upset about it. And he was out in his car making this video during some break. And he's like, man, it shouldn't be that bad, you know, blah, blah, blah. And if it is, you know, you can put up with it for a year. And then if they don't give you a new truck or whatever, you just go to another company. Well, then I seen a later video of his where he was in that thing for a month or two, and he was hating life. He just couldn't stand it, how much there was like no room in there to do anything but lay your butt down and go to sleep. So, you know what? If I'm going to be away from my family for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, 2 months at a time, and I choose to do that, I still want to be as comfortable as possible. I mean, I don't want to feel like I'm all bunched up and you know, I mean, you know, a lot of the trucks, you know, they feel like it's like a what do they used to call those? An efficiency apartment. You know, I mean, one room deal, you know, you got your bathroom, kitchen, it's all like one big room, but still you feel like you got a little bit of room. It's your own space, but you know, if all it is a bunk, give me a break. I mean, that's, you know what, it's hard enough being out there on the road away from your family and doing what you do. Even if you love the job, you know, I don't want to spend my time inside of a truck stop, sitting there all the time. I want to have some alone time. I want to read. I want to enjoy making videos, doing whatever I need to do in my cab. Anyway, I just had to get this out. And nothing bad. I know recruiters, you don't have an easy job, but look, get some motivation. Whatever you have to do in the morning before you start getting on that phone, you need to read something positive. You need to have the best possible attitude. I certainly am not calling there just to bother you because I don't have nothing better to do. I am making final decisions on companies that I'm going to send applications into and give them the opportunity to hire someone and as a driver, as a lease purchase driver that could be one of the best they ever had. And I'm not saying that I will be, but I know that I'm, you know, I know what I'm capable of. But anyway, I'm not going to start tooting a horn or nothing. That's not what this is about. This is just about, look, when I call you and you don't want to tell me no more than just what, man, I called some people last week. It was just like, I had to like, you know, put a come along on there and jack it up just to get the information out of them, because it's like, if I wasn't asking the question, they weren't offering any more information. So as a person calling in, as a student looking at a company, and you're calling these recruiters, make sure that you got your questions written down. You are being very specific when you're calling, because I'm telling you, the ones that I've talked to so far in several different companies, they don't tell you any more than you need to know or that you want to know. For some reason, I don't know. If it was me, I'd be asking them questions. I'd be finding out what's most important to you about a trucking company. What's most important to you about your truck? What, you know, why are you doing this? What are your dreams? What are your goals? You know, get me to want to come to work for your company, that you care about me. But when I feel like I got to pull information out of you and you're the recruiter, what am I going to have to do when I have to start working with a dispatcher or whatever it is? I mean, man, I'm telling you. So anyway. Okay, Jim Hammond's Fired Up Trucker back. Sorry, got cut off. Used all the memory in my phone. Had to go delete some other videos and pictures. So anyway, gonna end this. Look, not a rant. I love recruiters. And the process, look, pretty detailed. All I'm doing is my due diligence. So I'm just saying, look, you have a tough job. You're talking to all kinds of different personalities every day, all kinds of people, men, women, whatever, old, young, and silly questions, not silly questions. People, you know, the same things over and over. Look, just get motivated. Love your job. You know, do something to help you get ready for the day every day. So it's not just the same old, same old. And anyway, I look forward to speaking to more of you. After this last couple, I just had to do this and get this out there as my first Fired Up Trucker video. Hope it helps. Look, guys, when you're calling in, make sure you know specific questions. Write them down. Get your answers. And the thing is, you kill them with kindness. On your side, as far as the trucker, the student trucker, the person that's wanting to come in and get his CDL and go to school and start truck driving, look, have your crap together. Know the questions you want to ask. Do your due diligence. Don't listen to all that, watch the videos on the internet just like this one, but make your own call. You need to find out for yourself. And when you finally decide on a company, then you go 100% into that. You put the blinders on. You don't listen to no negative stuff. Here's the way I feel. I feel if you're positive going into it, you're going to be positive in it and positive coming out of it. But if you're negative, if you've got a piss-ass attitude going in, you're probably going to have a piss-ass attitude during it and a piss-ass attitude after. So I just feel like if you're positive and uplifting, you're going to be that way through the entire process. Not everything's going to go perfect, but you'll have a better attitude about it. So the only thing... Hi YouTube, Fired Up Trucker here for day 2. I didn't finish this video yesterday. This is actually the third part, so I'm going to end it quickly. Really all I had left to say when it cut off yesterday because of the memory was that there's only 2 things in life that you can really control. That's your attitude and your actions that you take. And that's it. Everything else is under question. So the story goes on. As far as the recruiters go, I had a recruiter call me yesterday. I missed the call. Called them back. They left me a message. I left them a message. I checked my email later on in the day. And I got an email from them saying that, hey, we're interested, blah, blah, blah. Give me a call. So I sent them an email saying, I just left you a message. Call me anytime. I'm sorry I missed your call. And as of like 1:30 today, I hadn't heard from them. So I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and call again. Left another message. So anyway, there's a lot of room for improvement there. And it almost makes me think that with my skill set and everything that I have, I want to go into recruiting because, man, I could probably make some of these companies some money and get them some drivers, But anyway, so hey, guys, your attitude and your actions determine your altitude. Not just your attitude determines your altitude. Your attitude and actions determine your altitude. This is Fire Up Trucker. I'll see you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this, like it, and comments. And we'll see you on the next video. Stay fired up. Bye-bye.